Morning, folks. Wanted to give a quick presentation on DIY sump that I just built for my extra large fish tank. This is a 175 gallon fish tank that I picked up on Craigslist. I actually traded somebody a PlayStation 3 with a couple of games for it. I feel like I got made out like a bandit, so did he, so I guess that's the perfect trade. So what I did is I did my own DIY sump filter for it. I basically have media in the top drawer. Well, first off, I picked up this Sterilite drawer from I think Fred's or Dollar Store or something like that for like $10. And then I got this old Sterilite Tupperware bin that I put it in. So what I did is I made a you can see this here. So I made a stand for it out of PVC, some little extra pieces of 1/2-inch PVC I had laying around the house to keep it up off the bottom. And what I did is I went ahead and I filled this top drawer. Oh, looks like I got a goldfish in it. These are my feeder fish to get it started. Put a screen on it. Been there for a while too. What I've got is that first row, I've got some filter pads to filter out any of the muck and the poop to keep it from getting into the bottom. There's a real bunch of holes in the bottom of that, and which drains directly into the second drawer that's filled with the scrubby pads from, I found these for $1 for a 3-pack at Fred's. I bought a bunch of those. That's for my filtration media on that one. So it drips through that, and then the second drawer I just have in there to keep the walls up and for if the water rises up there too. But in the bottom I've got more scrubby pads and different types of pads. It's actually all submerged down in the bottom underwater. This is for the wet filter, so the water line's right here at the bottom of the thing, the bottom of the tank, and it all drains down in there and that soaks. Then I have a 300 gallon per hour pump that is sending water back up this line right here. I got a couple of turn valves on there, shut it off if I need to, but it comes across and dumps in over here, you know, with the head pressure on it. I'm guessing that I'm getting about 220 gallons per hour would be my guess, 220, 250, somewhere around there. The biggest problem I had with trying to figure out the system was actually to keep the levels right, how to keep you know, enough flow coming out, matching your flow coming out that you have coming in through your pump, which is next to impossible because you're just going to come out one day and it's just, you can sit here and watch for 5 hours, you just hardly see a change. You come out, you know, 24 hours later and you're overflowing in one of your tanks. So the best way to do it, I found it kind of by accident, is when I built my sump pipe right here, when I built the siphon pipe right here, I built it out of 3/4-inch PVC. And it came up from the bottom, which I got to put a screen on it now because one of my goldfish and that were in there. I just have those in there to get the biological, to jumpstart the tank, whatever. I got to get some more of them actually. I'm trying to get the system flowing right and get some bacteria growing in there so I can get my tilapia in here. Which I got a bunch downstairs in my other tanks with, which I didn't think this already, but the guys are only 4 months old, and 3 females are already sucking on eggs, so which I got to start moving this thing along a little quicker. I gotta wait for my heater to get here and all that. So I have a 3/4-inch PVC. Comes down. Got a shut-off valve. It's all just siphoned. It goes into the top of the tank there. But like I said, I couldn't figure out how to get this to stay at the exact same level. So by pure accident, I drilled a hole in the top of the PVC right there. I don't know how well you can see it. But I drilled a hole right there with a 3/16-inch bit, solely for the purpose of as an emergency stopgap. If one tank got clogged, got backed up, or something like that, to break the siphon. So you know, if the pump was going, if the pump stopped pumping or something like that, or if the pump was going too fast, or this was draining too fast or whatever. And what ended up happening is the perfect size hole for this PVC for the amount of water coming in. So what it does is it doesn't break the siphon. It actually helps match the amount of water being siphoned out as is actually being pumped in. So as long as you don't get too many crazy waves in here, you won't have to worry about breaking the siphon. It actually keeps the water levels perfect. You don't have to worry about overflowing out of your tanks. It's perfect for it. I just wanted to show that because probably obvious to a lot of people that have been in the industry for a while, been doing this stuff for a while, but I'm really just getting started doing this and doing a lot of research on how to build different sumps and different tanks and how to do a lot of this stuff. I've never done it before. So I thought that was pretty cool. So that's my setup. I've got a large pump there, making my own air bar to come in. I'm going to divide this tank up, and this is going to be my rearing tank for a bunch of the different female tilapias while they're rearing their eggs. Put dividers, probably put 4 dividers in it. And then after that, which I'm still working on as well, I've got this setup here. I've got 3 275-gallon totes. I'm still working on it. I did a test run yesterday, day before yesterday, before I brought all this stuff back in here, because I had to clean up. So I'm having a football party today. But what happens here is we've got 2 275-gallon tanks. They gravity feed down here. All this crap in the way. To this settle out tank. It's a 55-gallon drum settle out tank with a 3-inch pipe coming down. It comes in here, settles out, and your solid waste filter out. Then that drains off into here, and this is going to be where I have an air pump and have my biofiltration media churning up, and have my bubbler in here. Then this drains out of the bottom over into this tank over here, which is going to have be filled with filter pads, to raise up through the bottom, come up through, and then it's going to move into the right side, where I'm going to have my pump returning water back over to my reservoir tanks, which then drain back down into. This here is just a rearing tanks, whatever. We've got some other plans for some greenhouses down the road. We just bought the property. The property's under contract right now, and I just bought the greenhouses where I'm going to be putting in some giant tanks to go and actually try and grow them out to start scaling up, start doing all this. But this is all preliminary and testing. I'm still in testing phase. I've never done most of this stuff before, so this is just the beginning. Just to start, I want to thank Fish and Worms, his YouTube channel. He's taught me a lot, if he only knew. But y'all have a good day.